From soldier to board gamer to YouTuber, welcome back to this Board Game Officer. Today we are doing an unboxing of Phantom Epoch. Of course, we have my fancy handy dandy dragon unboxing knife here. I've already opened up the box here, but I have not gone further than this. So I am excited to see what we have here. On top here we have our little extras. We have the Volanin, which is going to be an extra class or species that you could play as. And then also the arsonist. This is the extra class that you could play as. And then, of course, we got some extra dice because you always need extra dice. I always love it. Wow. Let's put a box in a box and put that box in another box and I mail that box to myself and I'll smash it with a hammer. All right. And the inside one says fragile. That should have been on the outside one. Throw that off to the side there. All right. Now let's go ahead and open this one. So, Phantom Epoch was on Kickstarter almost 3 years ago now. It was back at the end of 2022. And I had just started my YouTube channel. And they were actually the first ones that ever sent me a game to review. I mean, it was just a prototype. I sent it back, right? Wow. That box fits that whole box. Like, there's nothing else in there other than that game box. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can't get this out here. Let's try to shake that out of here. Anyways. Oh, man. Maybe I'll unbox this today. There we go. All right. Anyways, this was the first game that was sent to me to review on my channel. I think I had 70 subscribers at that time. Not that I have much more than that right now. But that was probably the coolest thing, and then I really liked it, so I backed it myself. So this was backed by with my own money or anything. This is not a review copy or a thank you copy at all. But that is a very, very large game. This is like Madara box. This is like the same size as Madara. That's crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and get my fancy knife here. And to cut that, maybe. There we go. There we go. Actually, maybe we should should we do the small boxes first? Oh well, we're already here. All right. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and lift this top up and see what we got here. Ooh, that is actually a good sturdy box. That's thick. Sound like King of Average now. As he pulls out the measurement to measure how the thickness of it all. Alright, although I'm not going to do that. So we have our tokens here. Let's go ahead and open this up here. See what we got here. So we've got $10 off their next Kickstarter. Share a photo, edit, email us the link with your post. Any future doTERRA game pledge manager. Nice. And then the foreteller for the game there. And then this describes how to use the bases and everything, which we'll go through when we get there. This is going to be our ship called the Phantom Epoch, hence the name. These do pop out, but they are kind of secret, so you can't pop them out until you have done whatever it says on here. So we are not going to pop those out now here. Here we've got some land, we got spikes, we got some acid, some lava, some damaged or broken pieces there. Here we got a lot of standees. We've got our little tokens. These tokens here are going to be your condition tokens. Oh, I don't remember what he called these, but these are basically your monies that you play with there. basically almost the exact same thing there. Oh yeah, yeah, all 4 of these, or those 3 are exactly the same, or just about exactly the same. And then this one's got a lot more of the conditions there, and a couple more of the standees there. All right, then we've got the rule book. The rule book is going to be 63 pages. Ooh, but look at that. It's got an index. Once again, another king of average thing. But this I definitely agree with him, is having an index. A rule book is great to learn the rules, but if you can't find a rule in the middle of while you're playing, the rule book is just for naught. Like, so having that index is huge. I like that. Extra books, it says stop, don't read it, so we're not going to read it. Now we have our mission book A and our mission book B here. Now, as you can tell, they go together and make one big picture. That actually looked pretty good there on camera. And you can flip open, maybe page 1 goes with 1. Kind of describes how to do it there, just so you can kind of see how this map goes here. Let's find one that's the big. There we go. As you can see, that there goes like that, and that's one big map right there. Super handy, super nice. I really like it. It's got all of the map or that scenario instructions right above it. So you have it all right there, right in front of you, right on the table. I really like how they did that. Then this is the best part. We have some trays here. We have some card trays. We have some more storage trays. We've got some more storage trays. These are going to be, these look like your character trays. So this is like your save trays for your characters. And then you've got your workshop sheet, which is says stop, don't do anything with that, so we won't. But this is the way we keep track of your character. This is a way to keep track of which scenarios you have done. And here we have our starting classes: Ranger, Rogue, Warrior, and Healer. I actually had a lot of fun with the Rogue and Ranger when I played this in the prototype. The Warrior was good too. The Healer, I mean, the Healer's good. I'm not saying the Healer's bad, but Healer's not as fun to play, I don't think. So I didn't play with him very much. Then here we have our advanced classes: Survivalist, a Surgeon, Combat Medic, Bodyguard, Assassin, Spy, Sharpshooter, and Commando. Those are going to be all of our advanced classes. Yeah, it says do not open this right kind of down the line where we get into there. Let's go ahead and see what's in one of these starter class here. So this is going to be the Ranger. I don't love tuck boxes. That's one thing. Tuck boxes are not my favorite. But, yep, that's all that's in there. But if it fits in here, is it going to fit in here? Yes, it does. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. So the save tray saves this. So yes, there is a tux box. I don't love it, but you're not putting your character back and forth in this every time you play. You pull it out. Once you have it pulled out, you use the save tray, and you just have to put it back once you upgrade to your class. Then you can put the stuff back. Okay. Still don't love tuck boxes, but the way that works, I'm okay with. I am okay with that. Anyways. So we've got here, this here is if you get a critical, you get double damage. You've got 2 attachments that you can pull down here. You've got equipment here. You have your temporary, I don't remember what goes here. You have attachments, equipment, and then something consumables. These are like consumables basically. And then you got some medic things to heal yourself. Oh, that's cool. It even has a little flavor text about the ranger. That's cool. And then you've got your one attachment that comes with the ranger here. If you could see that there, it gives you another critical ability. And then it gives you all of your cards here. Does it give you all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yep. So these 10 are the ones you start with, and then it has upgrades 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you could upgrade later on as you go throughout the campaign, but those are all ready for you to look at and to start deciding there. Yep. The Ranger is definitely one that I will be playing with again. I think range is super cool. I love the way that the range attack works in this game. They have an accuracy dice, which we'll talk about when we get to the dice. But I really enjoy that, and so the range is a fun one to play with. Let's see, what else do we have here? We've got these little helper cards here. Mission event, mission. I'm not sure what these cards are. They were just sitting like right in the middle here. I don't even know what to do with them. Thespara, 36, 40. They're not even in order. Yep, I have no idea what these cards are. Objective. Some objective type cards for that thing. Yeah, I don't know what they are. But they were sitting right there in the middle. Don't even know where they go. But okay. Then, yeah, so this says stop, do not reveal from this side. So basically, these are going to be your boss adversary boards. So each of your bosses is going to have a big, large board. We'll go over the enemy cards here, but this big board is going to be for each of the enemies here. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in here that we're just going to keep covered because I don't want to spoil anything there. All right, now let's go ahead and show this off here. Whoa. This, however, is the first time I've ever seen miniatures not come in their own individual thing. Like they're in a little baggie in a little spot. Like